shouldn't be a comic.
No, listen.
Because I can't do it as a man, I can't do it as a woman.
So apparently there was a female comedian that thought that the only reason that people weren't laughing at her jokes was because she's a woman. So she decided to dress up like a man to see if it would make any difference.
Crack is cheap.
Barney Mac, nice to meet you.
What is it?
I have a Comedy Central, a half-hour special, and I'm also the voice of Lenny on the Cartoon Network, Joy Cab.
All right, well, let me write all this down.
Okay. Thanks, bro. Can I get some change for that?
Do what you do. Quit picking pussy hairs out of your tongue.
I can't help it. I can eat pussy before every show.
Welcome, Barney Mac, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a hand.
I love animals. I would never buy any product that had been tested on animals. Never, because I like to do that myself at home. Make sure the control group is isolated. You don't know what they're doing in these labs. Very loose guidelines. This lady wants me. I can totally tell. I know I'm weird. I'm a weird dude.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I used to always carry a man purse, a merce. You ever carry one of those?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
A merce. I loved it. I loved that merce. But I was losing it. I'd lose it everywhere. I was always leaving my merce around. You know, I kept losing my merce. But I just started carrying everything on my person, my pants. I only lost my pants a couple of times. So that's really working out.
Oh, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Good night.
Barney Mac, ladies and gentlemen.
Sensational.
Yeah, I don't think the reason people aren't laughing is because she's a woman. And it's unfortunate because instead of writing better jokes, she's just gonna blame her shit performance on the fact that she's a woman. It reminds me of that experiment they did to test victimhood by putting the scar on the women's faces.
They did an experiment with a group of women, and they put scars on their faces, and they told these women that they're going into a job interview, and the purpose of the experiment is to find out whether people with facial disfigurements face discrimination. They showed them the scars in the mirror. The women saw themselves with these scars, and as they led them out of the room, they said, we're just going to touch it up a little bit. And as they touched it up, they removed the scarring completely. So the women went into the job interview thinking that they are scarred, but actually being their normal selves. And the result of the experiment is that those women then came back reporting massively increased level of discrimination. Indeed, many of them came back with comments that the interviewer had made that they felt were referencing their facial disfigurements. And this is why I think this ideology of victimhood is so dangerous, because if you preach to people constantly that we're all oppressed, then that primes people to look for that.
And that's why I always try to tell people, don't blame your failures on something you can't control. Just keep getting better and to the point where you're undeniable.
I just told you who I thought I was. A god.
I'm telling you, it was great. One, none of them understood you. They were all foreigners, so you got some laughs, right? That's your first time on stage as a guy. It's like you were new and you got laughs.
I know, but I felt like I was gonna I just thought like.
Oh, I'm telling you, it was great. It was good. It was, I'm telling you, it was good. Didn't you see me laughing?
I know, but I felt like you were laughing at me.
I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at your jokes and how you had, that was good. I'm telling you, that was good. No, that was good. Don't be upset.
I just shouldn't be a comic.
No, listen.
Because
I'm telling you.
I can't do it as a man, I can't do it as a woman.
You were great. You were great. You're great as a woman. You're better as a woman.
Somebody's gonna come out here and see like some dude fucking crying his eyes out.
No, I'm telling you, you were great. Listen to me. I'm serious.
I don't even care about this stupid documentary.
I'm telling you.
I don't care if people think women are funny. I just don't even care anymore.
I'm telling you.
I just think
You are one of the fun. Everybody says how funny you are as a woman.
I don't care if everyone thinks I'm funny.
Listen, you just do it.
As a woman.
You do it.
I only care if you think I'm funny.
I think you're hilarious. I was laughing.
No, you don't.
I wanted you back as a lady. I wanted you back as a woman up there. The girl I love. I'm telling you, why do you think I love you? It's because you're funny. I mean, you're
When
good
the
looking.
camera's on, that's right. I can't.
I'm telling you, I don't even see you as a woman or a man. You're just great. I'm telling you, you were great. Give me this. You were great. I'm telling you.
I don't know what it is. It's like every time a woman tries to dress up like a man to prove that it's easier, they end up emotionally scarred. Remember Nora Vincent, the feminist who dressed up like a man for 18 months?
Because I went through it.
What Nora went through, or more accurately, what she became in the last 2 years, was a man.
I wanted to enter male spheres of interest and see how men are with each other. I wanted to make friends with men. I wanted to know how male friendships work from the inside out. The handshake was unbelievable. It blew me away the first time I shook hands with a guy, a strange guy. And I was amazed because you think of women, you know, we're so nice, we're so easy, men are so mean. Complete opposite.
The best part is when she tried to pick up women and she realized that walking across the room and sparking up a conversation with a complete stranger, especially when they have all of the power in the conversation, is a tough thing to do.
It's such a powerful drive, and I think because we don't have testosterone in our systems, we don't understand how hard it is.
So it never gets cold where you back in Australia?
Throughout the project, Ned dabbled in the art of picking up a woman.
Where'd your friend go?
We went with him to this bar wearing hidden cameras.
This is my friend JC, I'm Ned.
Nora was reminded that in this arena, it's women who have all the power.
We sit there and we, just with one word, no, will crush someone. And the thing is, we don't have to do the part where you cross the room and you go up to a stranger and say the first words. And those first words are so hard to say without sounding like a cheese ball or sounding like a jerk or whatever else.
And what do you guys do?
Nora says the brush-off Barbara Jones gave Ned was typical.
She was just sort of emblazoned with hostility, you know, just looked at you and you saw everything cross her face, which was, oh, God help me, not again.
Now, I'm not just sitting here to complain. If you want to have a woman in your life, that's just a skill you're going to have to learn how to do. And that's going to take a lot of practice, but that means you're going to have to deal with a lot of rejection. Even when you get good at it, you deal with a lot of rejection. You just learn how to handle it better. Unfortunately, after the experiment, she experienced deep trauma that she had to go to therapy for. And unfortunately, at the age of 51, she ended up taking her own life. And to be honest, I got a deep respect for her. She could have just sat on the sidelines, observed, and just judged men and tried to blame all of her problems on men. But instead, she took the initiative to get an actual perspective of what it was to be a man. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L, and give me the HBO special. That's help a brother out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.